an important case that sheds light on the rights and responsibilities of both employees and employers in the workplace. Now, we present the case of Melva Nat versus the National Labor Relations Commission, Shangri-La Hotel Manila, and Alvin Man. Now, let's dive into the details. On June 19, 1997, the Second Division of the Supreme Court of the Philippines made a decision regarding this case. Justice Puno authored the court's decision. Now, let's examine the facts that led to this legal dispute. Fact number 1. Melva Nat commenced her employment with Shangri-La Hotel Manila on June 1, 1992 as the director of rooms. She was hired under a probationary period of no more than 6 months. Fact number 2. On September 4 of 1992, Nat had a meeting with Gerard Sentes, the resident manager. During this meeting, her poor work performance and failure to comply with company rules were discussed. Now, Nat acknowledged these findings and did not dispute them. Fact number 3. On September 7, Nat called the hotel to inform them of her illness, rendering her unable to report to work. So, the hotel requested her to submit a medical certificate to support her claim. Fact number 4. On September 9, Nat failed to report to work as promised. Then the personnel manager and sales director visited her at her residence, reminding her about her upcoming evaluation scheduled for September 11. Fact number 5. On September 10, Nat sent a letter to the hotel requesting a copy of her official performance evaluation before returning to work. She also enclosed copies of her work accomplished during her employment. Fact number 6. On September 14, the hotel dismissed Nat, citing her absence from work since September 9 and her failure to provide any updates on her status.
However, the NRC 2nd Division later overturned the labor's arbitrator's decision dismissing Nat's complaint for lack of merit. Then, LRC ordered the hotel to pay Nat her salaries and other related benefits for the remaining 3 months of her probationary period. Additionally, a penalty of 1K or 1,000 pesos was imposed for non-compliance with due process. Not accepting defect, Nat filed a petition for certiorari before the Supreme Court, alleging that the NRC committed grave abuse of discretion by upholding her dismissal without due process and without clear evidence of substandard work performance. The Supreme Court recognized that Nat was indeed dismissed without due process as the employer failed to provide her with the required written notices stating the reasons of her dismissal. However, the court also acknowledged that an employer can dismiss a probationary employer for just cause. And in this case, the court agreed with the NRC's finding that there was just cause to dismiss not based on her substandard work performance during her probationary period as the director of rooms.
And did the company observe due process in the case? The answer is no, because the company did not observe due process in the case. The Supreme Court acknowledged that the company failed to provide the petitioner with the required written notices before terminating her employment. According to the rule implementing Batas Pambansa Bilang 130, an employer must furnish the worker being dismissed with a written notice specifying the particular facts or omissions constituting the grounds for dismissal. Additionally, the employer must provide a subsequent written notice informing the employee of the decision to dismiss. In this case, the company did not comply with these requirements, which tainted the dismissal with illegality. Therefore, the company did not observe due process in terminating the petitioner's employment.
Do you agree with the decision of the court? Why or why not? It is difficult to provide a definitive agreement or disagreement with the decision of the court without access to the complete details and arguments presented in the case. However, based on the information that we found, the decision of the court appears reasonable based on the limited information available. The court acknowledged that the petitioner dismissal was justified due to substandard work performance during the probationary period. However, it is also recognized the employer's failure to observe due process by not providing the required written notice for dismissal. As a result, the court affirmed the dismissal for just cause but denied reinstatement back wage, damage, and attorney's fee due to the lack of due process. This decision seems to strike a balance between the employer's right to dismiss under just cause and the employer's right to due process. A more comprehensive analysis would require a detailed examination of a case's agreements and evidence.
Why do you think tourism-related establishments are more prone to labor cases than other industry? Tourism-related establishments are more prone to labor cases due to various reasons. This includes the seasonal natures of the industry, which leads to temporary and fluctuating employment, potential dispute over deployment status and benefits, the demanding work environments and customer service roles, compliance with complex labor laws, employee rights and representations, unionations, communications and language barrier, and high employee turnover also contribute to the higher likelihood of labor cases in this industry. It is crucial for an establishment to address these factors by implementing fair practices, providing trainings and support to employees, ensuring compliance with labor laws, and maintaining effective communication channel.
To prevent labor issues and promote fair employment practices in the tourism and hospitality industry, establishment can consider the following labor best practices. Establish clear employment constructs that outline terms and conditions of employment, adhere to labor laws and regulation, including proper classification of employees and compliance with wage and hour regulation. Implement recruitment and selection processes, avoiding discrimination and ensuring equal opportunities. Provide indicate training and development opportunities for employees, foster a positive work environment that values and respect diversity and inclusion.
6. Establish fair and transparent performance evaluation systems. 7. Recognize and reward employee contributions and provide opportunities for career advancement. 8. Promote work-life balance through flexible work arrangements and appropriate workload management. 9. Develop formal grievance handling to procedures to address employee complaints and disputes. 10. Stay engaged with industry associations and updates to stay informed about labor trends and best practices. By adopting these best practices, tourism and hospitality entities can create a positive work environment, reduce labor disputes, and promote a motivated and engaged workforce. Prioritizing fair employment practices, employee well-being, and compliance with labor laws is essential for maintaining a sustainable and ethical business operation.